Relations are most easily understood in terms of familial relations. Relations of a familial nature include words like mother, father, daughter, son, aunt, uncle, relative, etc. We have developed a well-defined set of words to denote specific arrangements of humans. By virtue of our agreement to apply certain words to certain situations, we can safely encode that agreement into a kind of logic, a familial logic, if you like. It is because of this familial logic that I can say Betty is the aunt of Alice, and you can immediately infer that Betty has at least one sister, and that sister has at least one daughter. Because we now have a familial logic, we can install this logic into a machine. This machine can then tell us which familial relation words are correct between two people. We'll show you the machine in a moment, but first, let's meet the Stickletons, a well-rounded family with excellent language habits. Today we have with us Janet, Mark, Sarah, Ben, Frank. The Stickletons have agreed to hide their familial relations so that we can demonstrate the efficacy of our familial logic. The machine we talked about earlier is called the Relatomatic. By presenting two people to this machine, configuring it, and then pressing the red button, the machine will give us a relation. Let's start with Janet and Sarah. We've put two people onto the machine, so let's press the red button. Janet is related to Sarah. While that's true, I suppose we already knew that. Let's open the hood and configure the machine. Nice. This is what we are looking for. I see 3 symmetry options. Presently we are set for symmetrical. Let's change that to asymmetrical. Press the red button and see what the machine says. Janet is mother to Sarah. Cool. Now we know that Janet is Sarah's mother. You and I know that if Janet is the mother of Sarah, then Sarah is the daughter of Janet. But does the machine know this? Let's reverse the order in which the machine considers each person and press the red button. Sarah is daughter to Janet. Bingo. When the machine is set to asymmetrical, its answer depends on our choice of which person to evaluate first. We use the word asymmetrical to describe relations like mother and daughter. If Janet is the mother of Sarah, then Sarah can never be the mother of Janet. Asymmetrical relations only work in one direction. Let's replace Janet with Mark and replace Sarah with Ben. Let's press the red button and see what the machine says. Error. No asymmetrical relation found. Interesting. Let's try this third symmetry option called semisymmetrical and press the red button. Ben is brother to Mark. Okay, so Mark and Ben are brothers. We say brother is a semisymmetric relation because in the case of a brother and a sister, the term brother only works in one direction. Let's change our symmetry option from semisymmetrical to symmetrical and press the red button. Ben is sibling to Mark. Okay, that makes sense to me. If Mark is the sibling of Ben, then Ben is also the sibling of Mark. Symmetrical relations work in 2 directions. Let's verify the machine understands this by changing the order option and pressing the red button. Mark is sibling to Ben. Looks good to me. We'll stop there and trust that because the machine's logic is actually our logic, the machine could continue to provide correct answers. The efficacy of familial words is not in the words themselves, but in our agreeing to only use certain words to describe certain situations. As humans, we are continuously striving to shape our language habits to fit reality, not the other way around. Words do not dictate reality. I hope by now you have an understanding of what I mean when I say that a word acts relationally. You might wonder if copular verbs are also relational words. In fact, yes, copulas also act as relational words. 4 kinds of relations can be expressed by the copula is. They are: number 1, identity; number 2, attribute equality; number 3, existence; number 4, auxiliary verb. Recognizing the distinctions between the above 4 relations is vital for making proper sense of the world and requires practice. I will not be covering that practice in this video. If you want to practice, you can become a supporter of my work and get access to my Relational Literacy program. Link in the description box below. Words that act relationally are not confined to talking about families. You might be surprised to hear that there are thousands of relational words. In the next section, we will revisit our 5 example sentences and examine some words that might not seem relational at first, but upon closer inspection are absolutely relational.